As you can see, Mr. Wonderful is back in the FC fucking factory once again to bring you beautiful people out there, the fellas. Oh, and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. A brand new segment. As you can see, a brand new fit. So that must mean, yes, it is a brand new segment when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory and when it comes to all my fucking shoes in my FC Sneaker Factory. As you can see, a ton behind me. As you can see through all that catalog of shoes that I have produced at this current time. Beautiful day in California. I got that beautiful sunlight shining through the FC Sneaker Factory window. And you know what? I said, what's a perfect day? Because you know what? I got a fucking shitload of frustration to get off my chest. And I might as well put it here on YouTube. I mean, what a day. I mean, it's not, the frustration's not with the sneakers, but it is actually with work. What a fucking work week that I have. And I'm sure all you people out there can relate. But you know, it's not even about my department and what I do. It's about one fucking particular department when it comes to my work life. And you know what? If I could, I would fucking cut into that fucking department. But you know what? We are a sneaker channel. And you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about some fucking shoes. But if I come out, and you know my delivery. I'm always pretty harsh. But if I come out even fucking harsher, then you know what it's involving. So, really quick, as you can see, you see the fucking thumbnail, right? It's no fucking surprise when it comes to what I'm about to deliver you. If you can read, thank the heavens and thank God for that. But if you can see, you can still see also what I'm about to deliver in front of your beautiful eyes. And you know what? The thing is, when it comes to this segment, I said, you know, what's a better time than now to go ahead and bust out the Air Jordan 7. The Air Jordan 7 segment. But just a quick heads up. When it comes to this specific segment, I only got 4. I actually really enjoy the Air Jordan 7. I think it's a great model. It's one of those that is very high when it comes to my list. When it comes to the Air Jordan models, it's really high when it comes to my list because I really like it. I like how it looks on foot, and I just like the style of it. But all the colors are not my favorite colors. I'm very selective. I feel like we all should be when it comes to Jordans because fuck, they put out so many damn fucking colorways when it comes to all the models. So I feel like you kind of have to be selective if you want to get your hands on a certain amount of them, right? Because if you just bought every fucking 7 or every Air Jordan 1, God, your whole fucking collection would be that model because there's just so many damn colorways when it comes to it. So when it comes to my collection, I'm really specific on what colorways and what models and what is basically in my collection. And when it comes to these, I'm very selective. So let's go ahead and go into this amazing segment that I have in front of you. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and do a quick fit check. As you can see, I am wearing some light blue denim. This is actually 7 jeans right here. So great denim. I wore these on one of those old profiles, but I got a little rip here. I'm not a big fan of like rip denim, but this is very minimal and this is the only rip. So I made the exception for this. But it has a nice wash to it, so I really like the wash. And then I'm wearing the Rick Rubin Supreme Tee Heather Gray. I really like the color when it comes to this. I like just the Heather Gray. A little bit boxy when it comes to, you know, the style, just like it pretty much all Supreme. That's why I traditionally don't wear a lot of Supreme out. But I'm just lounging around the house. I'm not have any plans of going anywhere, at least right now. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on because it's been a while since I put this tee on. And then I got the G-Shock Information, the 6900. This is the Information Battleship. I just love how it goes. I was considering wearing my other G-Shock 6900, which is the all white, the John Mayer collaboration with Hideki, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna go with this one. Just, I mean, a little bit of darker gray, but it still works out well. just in case I do have to go out anywhere. But this is what I'm planning on. This is what I'm going to be lounging in today. So I just, you know, decided to throw this on for this specific segment. So with all that said, of course, I only bring you the fucking best, right? I always look amazing when it comes to being on camera in front of you, because that's what you fucking people deserve. Unlike a lot of this other bullshit sneaker content creators out there, look terrible on camera, giving a shitty ass delivery, right? Go to all these sneaker conventions throughout the entire, or throughout their entire state, or throughout this entire nation, and just basically buy the same fucking shoes over and over again, do a bunch of coin flips, and basically give you that entertainment. No, that's not what I give you. I give you the fucking raw. I give you the real. I give you what a true sneaker review should be. And I don't call mine sneaker reviews. I call them sneaker profiles, because we actually go in depth on each of these shoes. So with all that being said, I mean, fuck. What the fuck are you guys doing with your lives if you're not subscribed to my channel? But before you subscribe, I want you to let you know, when it comes to my channel, all I want is the fucking winners, right? I want the real fucking sneakerheads, the ones that can tell the bullshit from not the bullshit. And when it comes to me, I'm not the bullshit. You see a lot of fucking bullshit out there when it comes to sneaker content creators. People that are not even fucking true sneakerheads, that are not true sneaker collectors. They're basically people that go buy shoes so they could do reviews on them and they can get that monetary value. I don't get no fucking monetary value when it comes to my channel. I do this for the love of the fucking sneakers. I do this because I'm a true sneakerhead and I want true content out there, unlike a lot of this bullshit that's continuously being put out there. That's not what this channel is about. So if that's you, if you are a fucking winner and you are a true sneakerhead, then this is where you fucking belong. And just a quick reminder, you see that icon right there? It's in black and in white it says subscribe. Well, that button does not fucking hit itself. It depends on you people to do that job for it. Because right now, it's just a decoration. It's a decoration on the screen. It's an icon. But when you fucking hit it, that's when it becomes an actual button. So that's what I expect. And that's what I hope you fucking smart people out there, the smart people when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre, I hope that's what you fucking do. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and knock this motherfucker out of the fucking park with sneaker profiles. 321. As you can see, the skincare is always amazing. The hair is always done. I'm always in shape, because you know what? You people deserve that. You deserve somebody that's in shape, that looks stylish, or that is stylish, and that takes care of himself. You don't deserve the opposite of that. But I get it. If that's you, right, and you choose to rock with those people, then I get it. You're a fucking loser, and that's where you belong. So let's go ahead and open up the books, because I said a fucking lot, because like I said, I'm very, very mad at this current time. And we are on Sneaker Profiles 321. The book is open, just like those beautiful doors are open from the FC Sneaker Factory. And let's go ahead and go on to this one. So this one right here, well, you know what? Let's do a little rewind on it. So the Air Jordan 7. This shoe was actually released back in 1992, okay? And when I was reading this, it blew my mind, because I'd never really thought about it, and I never really paid attention to some of this stuff. So the Air Jordan 7 actually enhances the element of the Air Jordan 5 and the Air Jordan 6, right? That's what it should do. Every year it should always be getting better. It should never be detracting. This was the lightest Air Jordan at this current time. So out of all the ones that have been produced up until the Air Jordan 7, they're all heavy compared to this one. This actually shoe features the inner booty from the Nike Air Huarache and that die-cut ankle support as well. In addition, the Air Jordan 7 did away with the visible air unit and also the Nike Air branding. So I never paid attention to that, so it kind of blew my mind when I read that. Now let's go ahead and go on to this shoe right here. Let's go on to the box first. So This shoe, this is the first time we actually seen this colorway when this one came out, and we'll go into more of that. But let's take a look at the box. The box isn't like the best box. It's pretty cheap. It's not a thick cut, which I hate actually. I like thick cut boxes. I like, because when obviously I have a lot of shoes, I stack my shoes on top of them. I don't buy those fucking piece of shit bins. I just don't like that. One, those are expensive. That's just more, that's money that's coming out of what I could be buying a shoe off of. But two, also, like, if you do put your shoes in those bins, like, what the fuck are you doing with your boxes? You're throwing them away, right? If you ever decide to cut, like, sell your collection or sell any of your shoes, you're basically hurting yourself by doing that. So I don't know. But anyways, we got the old school box. I love that, the Air Jordan logoing when it comes to that. But let's take a look at this right here. This is what I want you to focus on. Oh, beautiful. Air Jordan 7 Retro Black Filled Purple Dash FIR. Beautiful size 10.5. And you see that? $190 price tag. So when this came out, it was pretty expensive. And I don't know why. But here you go. You do got that. This is what we typically would get from the old school boxes of the old school like 90s days. Is this type of plastic paper for the shoes. I actually picked this one up on StockX, and I thank God that I picked this one up and I did not pay retail for this one, because I actually got this a lot cheaper than if I purchased this on or for retail. This was purchased on June 4th of 2019. And that's all I'm going to tell you about that. So let's go ahead and close up the box. Now let's take a look at this shoe. So we are talking about the Air Jordan 7. This is the Milwaukee Bucks, the Ray Allen colorway collaboration. Well, yeah, actually this is a collaboration, because you know what? At this time, Ray Allen was a Jordan brand figure, right? He would wear nothing but Jordans. I loved it. I love when Ray Allen was on the court, because he would always come with some crazy shoe that no one ever seen before in that specific colorway. So that was great time. So this is actually branded for Ray Allen, because I even forgot when it comes to the insole. We'll take a look, but it does have his name in there. So this one's for Ray, but the original that came out, the original that Ray wore when he was playing for the Milwaukee Bucks, was an all leather colorway, or his Air Jordan 7 with this specific colorway. So that was really the only thing different about the PE when compared to this one that was released. Now let's go ahead and go on to this one. This shoe was released on June 1st of 2019. Okay, like I said, this is known as the Ray Allen Milwaukee Bucks colorway. Now let's go ahead and go on to the details of sneaker profiles. 321 right here. So as you can see, beautiful, right? That beautiful synthetic suede. I love it. It doesn't feel that cheap when it came to this one. So I know like certain ones, they feel cheaper than others, but this one's actually pretty good quality synthetic suede when it comes to this one. All black synthetic suede that goes throughout the entire shoe. Nothing really changes in terms of color when it comes to the synthetic suede, but you have synthetic suede throughout this entire lateral side, throughout all the windows and all that stuff. The only thing that's different when it comes to the lateral side is this beautiful purple right here, Sony Jumpman. I love that. Besides that, you do got that nice black shiny outsole around the toe box, but also this one right here is more of a matted black midsole. You do have this great design right here when it comes to like the 7s. I love that design. But you have that nice purple hit when it comes to the midsole, but below that you have a nice light gray color as well. And then below that is, you see the outsole, and you have that nice forest green outsole. Right here, this is more of like a matted, but you do have some kind of shiny tint to it, but it is a matted black right here when it comes to the midsole. And then going towards the rear part of the shoe, you do got that nice purple cut, shiny paint on the midsole. Below that, that nice shiny cut paint when it comes to that gray color. And then below that, you do have that nice outsole, midsole, and that forest green. So, oh, beautiful right here. I just love how that shoe, how the 7 looks on that side view right there, on that lateral hit. You could still see that sock liner as well when it comes to it, which is pretty cool, that Hirachi sock liner. But you also have that that forest green, that white, and then also that exposed purple. Let's take a look at the rear part. Rear part, what we see when it comes to the traditional 7s is you always have that nice cut right here. I love that. I just love how that cut is when it comes to the 7. As you can see, you do have that purple 7 going on inside the shoe. The 2-3 also in black right there, but this is that purple. You can see the 7, and then around that, it's all in gray. Above that, you do have that nice gray loop, and then you do got that black suede around all that design. Black shiny midsole. It is kind of like in a matted type color, but it is shiny as well. Let's take a look at the lateral side. I'm sorry, the medial side. Medial side, so you pretty much got the same thing as we got when it comes to the lateral side, except you don't have the sewn-in Jumpman. But besides that, everything else is pretty much the same when it comes to the upper part of the shoe. It is in all that black synthetic suede going out through the entire shoe. Below that, the medial side is slightly different when it comes to the medial portion. When it comes to the midsole, we do have this right here on this side. You do have that nice design, that shiny purple color right there. It's pretty cool. I love that. Below that, you still got that shiny gray, and then below that, you have that outsole in that forest green. But besides all that, that's the only really design that we have when it comes to the medial side. Normally when that lateral side, we still have that continuation of those designs, but this right here, it is in all that shiny black, in a way kind of a matted type black material on the midsole, and then you do have that little tiny outsole hit in that forest green. But besides that, it is a different midsole when compared to the lateral side, comparing the medial side. Toe box, that shiny black toe box, I love it. But let's take a look at the front part. Love the front part. Look at that. Beautiful. And we'll go more into the front part in a little bit, but look at that. I just love how that hits. Here we go. I have wore this shoe. I know, Mr. Wonderful, you never wear your shoes. Oh my God, you actually wore this one. Yes, I have. And I want to say I actually wore this one to my workplace when we're actually had an office to go to. But yeah, I actually wore this, I want to say just that one time. Great shoe though, I love it. Let's take a look at the outsole though. Look at that outsole. That's the one thing about 7s is that I really liked, is the design underneath, like on the design on the outsole. I just loved how it always looks, and with all those different colors. So you do got the black, you got the purple, but you also got that forest green going on through it. You even have those little gray hits right there, and then the white Jumpman. A lot going on, which is pretty cool, especially like if you ever kick your foot up and people can see your underneath the outsole. I just love how they have that design. Really cool. So let's take a look at the aerial part. My favorite part, because obviously this is the part that I stare at the most when it comes to me wearing a shoe. But let's take a look at the aerial view. Look at that aerial view. Synthetic suede toe box, that beautiful purple nylon perforated tongue that goes throughout the entire tongue. But it actually stops right there. Black laces. Now let's take a look at this tongue. I love the Jordan 7 tongue. One of my favorite features on the 7 is the tongue, but look at that. You got the nice forest green, but then you have this nice design when it comes to the tongue. And then you see that nice, you see little hits of purple, right, going on in the tongue. You do got that nice right there design when it comes to that nice forest green color. It's all nylon, and then right here white design going downward towards the tongue. You have Jordan all embedded into the shoe, but in between you have Jordan in black, and then you have Air in purple, and then you have more of that design going on with the forest green and the purple. Alright, let me take this out because this is where you can actually see, but you see that you don't have the Jumpman going on, you don't have any of that. You have that nice beautiful purple inner sock liner. It definitely gives the Hirachi vibes right there. But then you see that you actually have, let me turn it around for you. You have Ray, and then you have Ray shooting the ball right there. So Just another part where it's dedicated to Ray Allen, which is a pretty cool feature. You know what? Like, those are things that you would have missed if you don't own the shoe. It's still solid in mine because, like I said, I want to say I only wore this once and not for very long. But look at that. Love the 7. Gorgeous 7. Where does the 7 rank when it comes to you? Where do you rank it when it comes to models and when it comes to Air Jordan models? Where do you rank that one? Drop a comment down below. That's why I asked you fucking smart people out there these questions, so you could drop some fucking comment. But if you don't, fuck it, I don't care. I mean, I'm still doing my thing regardless. I don't care whether you drop a comment or not. I would like you to, but fuck it, if you don't, you don't. But there you go. The book is closed when it comes to this sneaker profile. On sneaker profile 321. I mean, we're inching closer and closer to the infamous 365. 365 days of the year. Does Mr. Wonderful have enough shoe to wear a shoe every day of the year? I don't know. We'll find out. But right now, I'm looking at it. I think we might hit that number. Well, only time will tell on that. But where do you like that one? Do you remember the Ray Allen Milwaukee Bucks colorway coming out? Were you a fan when you saw this one? Did you pay for retail price on them, or did you let it fall just like myself and then grab it at that time? Amazing price that I picked that one up at. I doubt I'll ever sell it because, one, probably won't get very much for it, but two, it's just a great color. And I just like those subtle details when it comes to the colorway, but also when it comes to that inner part with Ray Allen's, you know, name on there and then him shooting the ball. That's definitely a great touch. Drop a comment down below though. I would like to know where you rank the Air Jordan 7. I would appreciate that. But you know what? I had one of the beautiful cheerleaders over during the week because it was just one of those fucking weeks, right? So then she was giving me a massage because I felt a little tense, especially like working out and work and all that fucking bullshit. So she was giving me a massage, and you know, I love it. I love when they start digging those elbows in and digging those palms. I don't like these weak ass massages. I need elbows. I need palms. But as she was giving it to me, she says and whispers in my ear, "Mr. Wonderful, oh, I love the fact that you take care of your body and you look fucking amazing." She says, "You know what? You, and I wish there was more men like you, but are too. Damn.